Welcome to this training on how to conduct a thorough and effective immigration client intake. Whether you're just starting out or want to improve your process, this guide will help you build confidence in your intake process and set the foundation for a successful case. Why is it important to do a good intake? A well-done intake is not just paperwork, it's the cornerstone of your client relationship. It helps build trust, collect key information, and identify potential legal issues from the very beginning. Now let's walk through the steps. To begin, let's look at the key details you should collect right at the start. Begin by gathering the date and time of the consultation. The format of the meeting can be a video call, in person, or over the phone, and who will be handling it. I'll also give you a useful tip. Always check if the consultation fee has been paid and make a clear note of that in your records so there's no confusion later on. When you're talking to a potential client, start by thanking them for reaching out to your law firm. Then ask how they found you. Was it through your website, Google, a referral from a friend or family member, or somewhere else? It's a great way to show appreciation for anyone who referred them, and it also gives you helpful insight for your marketing efforts. Once you start gathering the information, ensure you separate the information of the petitioner from the information of the beneficiary. Begin collecting the foreign national's personal details. You'll want to collect their full name, citizenship, and preferred language, especially if your law firm offers multilingual support. Next, get their contact information, including their cell phone number, email address, and residential address. And finally, make sure to note their date of birth, gender, and marital status. These details are essential for completing immigration forms accurately and ensuring proper case handling. You should also ask about the client's spouse, specifically their full name and the marriage date. Then gather details about any children, how many they have, their ages, and where each child was born. Then write down their current immigration status, visa used to enter the U.S. if they used one, their last entry date into the U.S., and the expiration date on their I-94. And if they have an alien number, be sure to include that too. Be patient while collecting this information. Some clients may not remember every detail right away, and that's totally okay. Just make a note of what's missing and follow up with them later. Now we dig a little deeper into the beneficiary or applicant. These yes or no questions can help uncover potential obstacles or even opportunities in the case. Ask if the person has any relatives in the U.S. Have they ever filed an immigration application before? Have they entered the U.S. without authorization, and if so, how many times? Were they ever detained by CBP or ICE? Do they have any arrest records or criminal history? Is their case currently in immigration court? Have they ever been a victim of a crime or domestic violence? Have they worked for a religious organization? Have they filed for DACA or TPS? Did they file any form before April 20th, 2001 under 245I? Are they interested in applying for asylum? For example, if they fear persecution based on race, religion, nationality, political opinion, or membership in a particular group? And finally, have they ever been denied a visa before? Take detailed notes on all of this. The answers could completely change the legal strategy. Next, gather information about the U.S. citizen or legal permanent resident who is petitioning and sponsoring the beneficiary. Start with their full name and citizenship or immigrant status. If they are a U.S. citizen, ask whether it was obtained by birth or naturalization. If they are a green card holder, ask for the expiration date and their alien number. Then collect their contact information, marital status, and family details. You should also ask about their employment. Get the name of their employer, their job title, and their annual income. Don't forget to check whether they've been filing taxes and how many people they're planning to sponsor. Now it's time to determine the case type based on the answers you've gathered. It could be a consultation to explore immigration options, an investor visa, a waiver, a family petition, VAWA, asylum, or some other humanitarian process. It could also be a response to an RFE, a NOID, or even an appeal. In this case, ask for the full case file and copies of the USCIS letters. It could also be an employment-based case, a non-immigrant visa, or an adjustment of status, a naturalization case. And don't forget, there may be other types of cases, so keep an open mind as you review the answers. Wrap up the intake by confirming the follow-up method, whether it's by email, in person, or through your CRM system. Also, determine the payment method and arrangement. Will it be paid in full with a retainer through a payment plan, or perhaps a third-party financing company like the Capital Good Fund? Break down the fees by making sure to distinguish between the attorney's fee and the USCIS filing fee. Offering clear pricing for legal services avoids misunderstandings down the line. The client intake process is one of the most important steps in any immigration case. The information you collect here not only helps determine eligibility, but also shapes the entire legal strategy. A detailed, well-organized intake means nothing gets missed, and it allows you to build a solid, accurate case right from the beginning. By mastering this process, you're setting the stage for strong representation and better outcomes for your clients. Let's go over the final tips for this lesson. Remember to be compassionate. Many clients are sharing deeply personal and sometimes traumatic experiences, so approach every conversation with care and understanding. It's advisable to stay organized. Use digital forms whenever possible to be more efficient, and keep updated client contact information. Finally, remember to always maintain the information confidential and secure. Client trust is everything, so protect their privacy at all times. As a special gift, I include my personal intake form. Make sure to review the PDF intake form provided with this lesson. I wish you the most success. Thanks for watching.